It is an ever-growing crisis in the U.S. and here in Virginia, opioid addiction. In fact, according to the Virginia Attorney General's office, since 2007, 8,000 Virginians have died from opioid overdose. 5,000 were connected to prescription opioid use. But now there could be a solution. Our Shelby Brown explains.
By the thousands, lives have been lost to opioid addiction here in Virginia. Staggering numbers, shattering lives, and leaving families reeling. Peer recovery specialist Lauren Hope, who uses her own lived experience with mental illness to help people in recovery, has seen the dark side of what people in addiction go through.
I was working in a hospital setting and we were in the emergency room and we would see people maybe a couple of hours after an overdose. So many people are in those emergency rooms alone with nobody to call and they don't know where they're going to sleep the next day. And so I just took it as an opportunity to just be with somebody in the hardest moment of their life.
Because of her work in peer recovery, Hope has been watching closely as Virginia's Attorney General Mark Herring joined with other attorneys general from more than 40 states, suing several pharmaceutical companies that manufacture and distribute opioids.
These drugs are very dangerous, but there is also hope in recovery. People are able to break free from addiction, but it is something that requires treatment.
That's why Herring is pushing for legislation to use funds that could come in from a more than $1 billion global settlement and other potential monies from similar lawsuits to create a special fund, then steer the money to Virginia communities.
And I think it's really important that any awards from these lawsuits or settlements go to really help the people right now who need it the most, those who are battling addiction.
Hope believes that's a great start, but wants to see the AG and lawmakers commit to allocating some funds to bolster the ranks of peer recovery specialists, those on the front lines dedicated to helping people successfully move from addiction to recovery.
I want to see more lawmakers see the values of peers. I hope that they ask them, what are you seeing on the ground floor? But I definitely feel like let's increase the peer workforce.
AG Herring says that this effort will require more peer recovery support. And as for the settlements reached so far, details about how much each state will receive and how it will be distributed are still being negotiated. Working for you, I'm Shelby Brown, CBS 6 News.